my beautiful subscribers. This is a confession I have, guys. Growing up, I was a massive shopaholic. Like, I'm talking, I'd go to the mall all the time. I'm talking about school days and weekends. It's fucking crazy. Sorry for my language, but I was crazy, okay? I just shopped a lot kind of thing, and I never really thought about it kind of thing. How this is a problem, Crystal, and you gotta stop. And I always made an excuse in my head that I don't have anything to wear. Lizzie McGuire, you're an outfit repeater. I can't wear that again. Would literally repeat in my head. Okay, it made me crazy. But seriously, that stuck in my head, and I really thought like I couldn't repeat outfits, and like that is the dumbest thing ever. I just did a lot of stupid things, not even thinking about like why I was doing it, I guess. When I got my first job, I learned a lot about minimum wage, except I didn't learn too much because I worked and I would seriously, this is embarrassing, I would go to the mall directly after and go spend all my money. Go spend my paycheck. I remember I'd come home and my dad would be like, so where's that money you made? I'm like, it's hidden away. I worked at Apricot Lane Boutique in downtown Disney, and they are a retailer that like is selling things in like LA like seriously 300% higher because it's in downtown Disney. It was so ridiculous, and I would see it in front of my eyes that like these people are buying it for this cost and they're selling it to these people, aka I would say me, for this amount. And it kind of was just like, I guess you could say, and I just kind of got tired of it. So that's kind of like when I drifted from being a shopaholic to being a thriftaholic. I went down the street to Goodwill, and that was the first Goodwill that I walked in, and I just remember just looking around and just thinking like, oh my god, I could literally like pick all this stuff out of here and like make it my own like Urban Outfitters. Thrifting literally made it so in my head that it was just like, why would I ever go to the mall when I have so many options somewhere else for seriously nothing of the price? But not everybody is like me. Not everybody likes the treasure hunt. Not everybody, I guess you can say, kind of like gets like a happy high when they find something that they're really like, oh my god, I hunted for this. I worked really hard and digging through all these clothes to find the item that I just wanted, and I didn't want to buy it for $88. I wanted to buy it for $1. That's just me. Once I kind of shopped a lot more, I was kind of shopping for my friends at a time. It came to a point where it was just like I could find so many cheap, cool clothes that it was like I was just giving it to my girlfriends because I was like, this is gonna look so cute on you. Like, why don't you just wear this? I'm giving it to you. It's okay. And as I started doing that more often, I started realizing like, oh my god, I'm literally buying for all my friends. I'm literally like doing this because I'm having such a good time shopping, and it's so freaking cheap that I thought to myself, why don't I just like make a business out of it? I can honestly say I was never really good at anything. I don't think I was ever really good at anything. I never could really point out and be like, oh, Crystal, you're so good at that. It was never like that for me. It was more of like, I like shopping. And for me, it was like, everyone goes shopping, right? But not everybody knows how to thrift shop. And once I kind of got that in my head, that's when I started plotting. I started thinking like, how could I make this into a career? How can I turn this into something that I'm doing all the time because I love it? That's when I came up with my plan. And then that's when I came up with Popsikle Shop. Once I discovered thrifting, I found a new addiction. I found a new hobby. I found something else that made me just as happy as shopping and did not take from my wallet. It changed my life. Thrifting seriously changed my life. I don't know what I would have done if I never just like said, I've got some tips for you guys. If you are a shopaholic like I am, tip number 1, find another activity to replace it. For me, I found thrifting. Thrifting was my other activity. Instead of going to the mall, I was thrifting all the time, and it was something I loved doing. Tip number 2, examine your feelings. Why are you buying this item? Why do you need this item? Is this item gonna really make you happy? And I used to never do that while shopping. I was the girl that I was gonna be happy if you got me 3 lipsticks, okay? And Rachel knows that. Rachel's still in this like thing where she thinks like I'm mad if I don't want more than 1 lipstick, and it's just like, no, I just don't see the sense of me buying all these lipsticks when I haven't even used the rest yet. Tip number 3, make it tough. make it real tough on yourself. Don't bring that extra credit card. Only bring as much money as you're allowing yourself to spend. That way you're not going overboard, and when you get home, you got shopper's remorse. Which actually, I never really had shopper's remorse. I really did wear everything I saw. So before going shopping, always think of these 3 tips, and I promise you, everything about shopping will change. You just have to tell yourself that, like, I'm more than a brand. I'm more than the products I put on my body, I guess you can say. For me, it was like when I started thrift shopping, I no longer became a brand. I no longer became somebody else's business. I became myself. And I think for me, that was the most beautiful thing about me falling into all these categories in life. In conclusion for this video is that even if you have a problem, shopaholic or not, there's gonna be something good that comes out of it. You just gotta work to see that, like, any addiction you have is a bad addiction. So for me, it's like I get my high now off shopping for you guys and not feeling like I'm going in there just for me. I'm going in there for purpose. I love knowing that, like, the things I pick are going on your guys' bodies, and you guys are freaking making them look so freaking cool. And that's why I love my business and I love everything I do, because I'm not forcing brands on you. You guys are creating like magic with thrifted fashion. That's why I love my business. It's about being yourself. It's not about being something at the mall or being a person Forever 21 or being a celebrity. My business, my brand is about building you, building yourself. It's not about buying yourself or buying what you think is you. That's not life. That's not how it works. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you guys have not and you're new here, please subscribe. I get new videos all the time. I post them up every week. I'm still trying to figure out which days of the week I'm posting them because it's kind of random. And thank you for listening to me and just being amazing. Bye guys. I'm so crazy. I'm a really crazy person, guys.